started last week the GSA, the Gentleman's Service Announcement. And in that, I talked about the fact that not everything needs a national day, right? But in a conversation with my wife, a topic that angers me even more came up. This is air travel etiquette. And it's a broad thing, right? I'm not just saying like on an airplane or in an airport. I'm saying air travel etiquette. Because with this, man, everybody can get this rage. Everybody can get this right now. There's multiple offenders that I need to talk to, okay? And if you're one of these people that do these things, you need to be shot out of one of those circus cannons into the sun right now, okay? When you're getting off, when the airplane seatbelt sign goes off, what happens right away? How many people grab their bags and rush to the front, blocking you from getting out of your aisle? You are to sit there and wait while they go on to their infinitely more impressive plans, I guess they think. Is that what they think? That they have the most important thing ever you couldn't possibly understand, and therefore you will sit there and you will wait. And by the way, they know what they're doing is wrong because they won't make eye contact with you. Have you ever tried? It's like somebody who cuts you off in traffic and sits there and they won't make eye contact with you at the stoplight. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know what they're doing makes them an asshole to the 11th degree. However many degrees I don't know what the most degrees is that you can say, but the most degrees. And there's another thing that gets me. So first of all, if you're rushing to the front, stop. You should instantly be put on a no-fly list. Instantly. You're never allowed to board a flight again. And it's not just that. It's not like, let's say you're on American Airlines. It doesn't stop at American Airlines. You're not allowed to get on Delta. You're not allowed to get on, they might still let you on Spirit. You're not allowed to get on, I don't know, what's another airline? I don't know all the airlines. But either way, you shouldn't ever be able to get on an airline again. Don't even show up to the airport. The second thing, baggage claim. Guys, what the hell? When you get to baggage claim, okay? Do you not see everybody? They're so close to the belt, to the baggage claim belt, that their knees are touching the metal frame. What is going on? What do you think? How do you think this works? Seriously. Do you think that your bag is going to fall into your lap? That if you don't stand this close to the belt, that you will never get to your bag? Back up. What you're doing is you're stopping people who actually see their bags coming towards them on the belt. You're keeping them from being able to access their bags. You're forcing people to come up to you like you're some sort of gatekeeper, asking you kindly, please move aside so that I may get my bag. And then you're forcing other people who are standing behind you or to the side of you to also move because everybody is crowded alongside it like you're salmon in a stream. Stop it. Back up. Guys, I promise you, you're going to get your bag. I can't promise you that because there are mix-ups all the time in the airlines. But still, you're going to get your bag, okay? One way or another. If you take 4 steps back, you are still going to be able to walk forward. There will not be a wall erected between you and the belt. There will not be a fire that ignites in front of you, of which consumes your bag as it passes through. Lightning is not going to strike breaking the ground in front of you, splitting the building in two, and forcing you to build some sort of a bridge to get across the chasm and access your bag. I promise you, if you take 4 steps back, you will be able to get your bag. And guess what else? Everyone else will too. I promise. It's gonna be okay. And if you don't do this, again, same applies. You will be shot out of a circus cannon directly into the sun. The third thing is actually not passenger related. It is not customer related. This one is for the airlines. How many people have traveled alone? This is something that I do. When I travel alone, I do everything I can to avoid baggage claim because of the reasons I just stated, right? Everybody is just a heartless, I don't even know, a creature. You become a creature. So I avoid it. I pack light. I get one of those small suitcases. They have those really nifty things at the airport where you can put it in to the little frame and it tells you, is your bag the right size? Is it small enough to go into the overhead compartment on the airplane? I make sure I abide by all these rules, and I get to the plane, like actually trying to board, and they say, we don't have enough room on the plane. So sorry. Is it okay if we check your bag? By the way, there's only one answer to that, right? You can't tell them, no, I'm boarding the plane with my bag. That's not an option. But they ask you, so they don't say we have to. They just want to be nice. Here's the thing. When you booked this flight to the maximum, right? Let's say every single seat is taken. Why have you not built your plane to accommodate one bag that you tell everyone they can bring on the plane per person? You've shoved everybody in. You've built these new planes so that you've got zero legroom, and you want to maximize the number of people that can sit in there so you can get the maximum number of ticket prices sold for that flight. It's all about maximization, right? But you haven't done a damn thing about the overhead compartments. So if you don't have room in the overhead compartments, that's your problem. If you need to put those bags, and I've seen this done from time to time, between the cockpit and where everybody's sitting, if you need to sit there and you need to hold them because you don't want them rolling around, that's on you. That's now your job. And if you got a problem with it, talk to your employer, because what you're doing is now causing me, who has planned for this, who has packed appropriately to be able to avoid baggage. I have done my part. You've now told me, sorry, you got to go to luggage and deal with all of the people that no longer are allowed to be in airports because they've been kicked out by my rules. That is my gentleman service announcement. Just be a person. Be a human.